guess I'm a cheapskate and all of that, but I like to shop at the dollar store. There's 3 or 4 different dollar stores. There's more than one. There's the Family Dollar and the Dollar Store and the Dollar Tree. And the Dollar Tree has a green sign, and there's probably more. But the Dollar Tree has the best deals and the widest variety of things of any of the others, and they seem to have things that they stock all the time. Where some of the others, you can tell it's left over from other stores and things of that sort, and it's brought in there, and some stale and some dented cans and things like that. But I stopped by the Dollar Tree store and went back to their frozen foods and got into their breakfast foods, and I bought a few things there, and I'm going to show you what I bought. And one of the things was a Jimmy Dean griddle cakes, maple pancake, and sausage. And it looks like a pretty good thing. And on the way home from there, I also stopped at McDonald's and picked up one of their dollar sausage biscuits, and I'm going to first check, see what you get at each one of them, and if it's the same deal, and how well they stand up to one another. Well, this says it weighs 4 ounces, has 8 grams of protein per sandwich, 330 calories, 6 grams of fat, and 12 grams of sugar, 620 milligrams of sodium. Let's see if it is really 4 ounces. I've got my little rusty crusty drug dealer scales here. I call it that because on the cops program, anytime they find one of these around, they automatically just assume that it's a drug dealer, and they arrest them for drug sales. 4.02 ounces. Let's just see what this one here weighs. This is a biscuit sandwich here. 4.02, exactly the same. So the weight of them is exactly the same. Now we'll check them out to see if they look the same. Turn my scales off here. I use these for measuring spices and things like that if I'm going to need to be precise on something, and if I'm making something in spices, I usually try to duplicate the amount each time so it works out close to the same. Well, okay, this one has got hotcakes with it, where the McDonald's has a biscuit and the sausage patty here. They look like they're brothers. They're same size and everything, probably made with the same company. Got the same lines on it here. And that smells like sausage. I mean, like maple syrup. But you know, speaking of McDonald's, used to, you could go in there and buy the dollar breakfast like this and buy a side order of scrambled eggs or round eggs or folded eggs. They have 3 kinds. Scrambled eggs are scrambled, folded wide and then folded up to put on a sandwich, and the round eggs that we all know about that go on a Egg McMuffin. And they'd sell them for 59, 69 cents, which is reasonable considering that eggs cost about a dime a piece. But just to be sure on this, I called a couple of local McDonald's and said, what do you get on a side order of eggs? Both of them told me $1.99. So I thought maybe that was a mistake, so I called a McDonald's near where I used to live in Oklahoma City, and they were $2.19. I know what it is. They do that to keep people from buying their dollar lunch or their dollar breakfast and then kicking it up with an egg from them for 69 cents, and that way for $1.69 they have their $3 breakfast biscuit. So now what I'm going to do is go to the kitchen, and I'm going to cook my own eggs to go on these for breakfast. And they'll be a lot less than $1.99 a piece too. Okay, this is the next morning, and I'm going to finish this video up with my Jimmy Dean and McDonald's breakfast. Let's see, on the Jimmy Dean here it said from refrigerated. It's been in the refrigerator overnight, so it's not frozen. Remove wrapper, wrap in paper towel, and microwave on high for 45 seconds. Well, I think I can do that. But first what I'm going to do is put the egg on to cook. Spray it with a pan. I'll cook one of my 10-cent eggs that McDonald's gets $2 for. And in making these eggs, round eggs, I've found that some crushed corn chips just improves that egg immensely. And that comes from Mexican micas. Micas, of course, means crumbs. And break the yellow. Tilts it so the egg runs all the way across. And now I'll throw an ice cube in, my old ice cube trick. The ice cube melts, makes steam to cook the upper surface of the egg. Now I'll go to the microwave for 45 seconds with this. Start. Well, it'll be done in a couple of minutes now, so okay. Yeah, this is done. Take the ring off of it. And there is the sandwich, and it is blazing hot. A little salt and pepper on it. And there is Frida's breakfast, already hot and ready to go. And I'll work on mine now. My egg. These add a texture and both flavor and texture to the egg, and just improves it considerably. And let that cook. Okay, the McDonald's has been in 45 seconds and it is toasty hot too. Ouch. And I'm getting the biscuit this morning. And you know what? I think that I will add a little bit of cheese to mine. Well, 6:45 the clock tells us. Right time for breakfast. Check the egg. Oh yeah, it's done. Turn the burner off. Hit it with a little salt and pepper. You know, these forceps are the handiest things in the world around the kitchen. If you can come up with a pair of them, they just save a lot of burned fingers, and everything works so well with them. And the stove is turned off now, and that's ready for the table. And rather than shooting a shot of it at the table, I'm just going to do it here at the stove before I go to the living room to have my breakfast and my coffee this morning.